Welcome to my channel, Crafting with Ariva. I am going to be making an all-over sublimation tumbler without using a sublimation printer. I have been crafting for over 2 years, and I'm sure like most of the people finding this video, I'm always wanting to try new things, and today's sublimation is it. So the materials we're using today include the Cricut Light Grip Mat, scissors, Make Market infusible ink, which I purchased from Michaels. I use Cricut infusible ink for a blue tumbler I'm going to be using. Shrink wrap from HTV Ront, a 20-ounce tumbler from PYD Live. I have 2 rolls of the PYD Live transfer sublimation paper, one in a blue marble and the other is in a green cameo color. I also have a lint roller, tape, brayer, my heat gloves, alcohol, and I have this cradle apparatus which is completely optional. You don't have to have that. It just helps me when I'm wrapping the heat resistant tape around my tumbler. Alright, so let's get started. We're going to go on the computer so we can go ahead and create a template for our tumbler. 9.8 inches. We're going to press enter. And for the font, because we're going to make this one for my boyfriend, we're going to put his name on it. And I don't want to use that regular font. I want to use this Art Mars script. I believe I downloaded it off of the font, so you can always get that there, and I can even link it below. So I want to make it about that big, but we have to remember, because I wanted to have it like an offset. Since I'm gonna wrap it in the sublimation paper, I want it to have like an offset around it, which is probably gonna, or it's gonna be that um white because that's the color of the tumbler. And then I'm going to use a different shade of green for the inside of it. So for the offset, I don't want it to be that large, um, because it's easier to place with less space you have. So about that size is fine. And then I'm going to press that back. And in the middle is about where I want it, or maybe closer to this side. So I want to move that down, and I want to make sure I select both layers, so they both are moved. And then let's just select all 3 of these and align them in the center so we can make sure that's centered. And I think that's actually a good spot. So we'll select, so we're gonna, because it really doesn't, this doesn't need to be cut out of the sublimation paper. So we're gonna just select the offset and the square. That's gonna be our template. And we will slice those. Okay, so now that that is sliced, I'm going to take this out and we'll be left with this. We don't need either one of these. And let's make this back visible. And this is how it's going to look. So we're going to have our green here. Let's just, should we unite this? Yeah, just to make sure all the letters cut out together. So, okay, Kevin is going to be the dark green, and then this is going to be like that camo color. Okay, so now we can click make it. All right, and we're going to use the standard. And we are done with the computer. So we're going to go back. We're going to use the standard mat to the table. First, we do want to make sure we mirror all of our images because this is heat, so it has to be reversed. Okay, so our standard mat, we can cut these out and in order. And we are done like with I said, we're going to go back to the table for that. Okay, so now that I have wiped down my tumbler with alcohol and lint rolled it, I'm going to put the sublimation wrap on the tumbler, and I want to make sure the bottom and the top align. So you're going to be seeing me fiddle with that until I get it just right.